The night we drove through Virginia, the moon was soft and low, with the Blue Ridge in the distance and the old songs playing slow. There was coffee in the dashboard, there were stars above the trees, and your hand was like a promise, resting softly close to me.
We had no golden fortune, no map for where to go, just two hearts and a long road where the mountain winds would blow.
Take me back through Virginia, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back through Virginia, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. There were little towns below us, there were churches by the road, there were prayers beneath the silence only loving hearts could know. You were smiling by the window, I was singing soft and wrong, and the whole world felt much kinder in the shelter of that song.
Now the years have crossed the mountains and the highway changed its view, but every time the music rises, I am driving back with you.
Take me back through Virginia, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back through Virginia, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. Ooh, Virginia night, ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me.
Would give one highway and one more mountain sky,
I would hold that moment longer and never say goodbye.
For love is like a road song, it bends but never ends.
It carries every prayer we made and brings us home again. Take me back through Virginia, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back through Virginia, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. Take me back through Virginia, where our simple dreams were true, where every song beneath the stars was leading me to you. Ooh, Virginia night, ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the old songs find me and the mountain stars align, I'll meet you in Virginia where your heart first held mine.
Every step feels hard to take. Am I lost beyond your grace? I said, Lord, I'm full of fear. I don't feel you anywhere. Have you turned your face from me? Or is this where I must be? I am here, I've always been. Through your loss and through your sin, you are held within my hand, even when you cannot stand. I am near, don't be afraid. I have never walked away. Every tear I have seen, you are more than you believe.
first met still runs beneath the trees, where the summer sun was falling through the soft and golden leaves. You were walking with a ribbon in your hair of chestnut brown, and I forgot the whole wide world when you turned and looked around. We were young and full of wonder, with no map and no regret. And every dream began that day on the road where we first met. Take me to the road where we first met, where the old song softly played, where every smile became a promise that the years could not take away. Take me to the road where we first met, where the golden memories stay. If I close my eyes and hear the music, I can find you there today. There were wildflowers by the fences, there were clouds above the hill, there were church bells in the distance, and my heart remembers still. You said life was made of moments that we learned to hold with care, and I knew that I would love you before I ever said a prayer. Now the years have crossed the valley, and the road has changed its view, but every turn inside my memory still leads me back to you. Take me to the road where we first met, where the old song softly played, where every smile became a promise that the years could not take away. Take me to the road where we first met, where the golden memories stay. If I close my eyes and hear the music, I can find you there today. Ooh, that road still shines this heart of mine. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. Time would give one morning from the days when love was new, I would walk that road more slowly just to spend more time with you. For love is not a memory that disappears with rain. It lives inside the old songs and brings us back again. Take me to the road where we first met, where the old song softly played, where every smile became a promise that the years could not take away. Take me to the road where we first met, where the golden memories stay. If I close my eyes and hear the music, I can find you there today. Take me to the road where we first met, where our simple hearts were true, where every little step I took was leading me to you. Ooh, that road still shines. Ooh, So when the evening turns to gold and the old songs softly roam, I'll meet you on that quiet road where love first led me home. The old candle by the Bible still glows inside my mind, on a little wooden table where the evening used to shine. Mama read the verses softly, Daddy whispered amen, and the room was full of mercy, like the Lord had entered in. Time may fade the pages and the wax may melt away, but every prayer once spoken there still helps me find my way. The old candle by the Bible still lights the road for me, like a hymn beneath the moonlight, like a song of memory. The old candle by the Bible still warms my weary soul. Every flame a golden story, every prayer that made me whole. There was rain upon the rooftop, there was coffee in the air, there were hands that held together in a quiet family prayer. Grandma hummed a Sunday chorus with her eyes turned toward the light, and I learned that faith could find us in the middle of the night. Now the house is only memory, and the old rooms feel so far, but that candle keeps on shining like a gentle morning star. The old candle by the Bible still lights the road for me, like a hymn beneath the moonlight, like a song of memory. The old candle by the Bible still warms my weary soul. Every flame a golden story, every prayer that made me whole. Ooh, let the candle shine, ooh, through this heart of mine. Ooh, every melody brings that old faith back to me. Heaven keeps a table where the faithful candles glow. I believe the ones who loved us still are praying soft and slow. And every tear they carried, every road they helped me through, still burns inside that little flame, so tender and so true. The old candle by the Bible still lights the road for me, like a hymn beneath the moonlight, like a song of memory. The old candle by the Bible still warms my weary soul. Every flame a golden story, every prayer that made me whole. The old candle by the Bible still reminds me I am held by the love that raised my spirit when my younger heart once fell. When the night grows quiet and the old songs softly rise, I follow that candle gently to the love that never dies.
torchlight glow. Mama used to say, child, don't you know there's a place you can go when the night gets cold, where mercy's wide and the truth is told. I kept running, but I couldn't hide. Every road brought me back inside. With dust on my boots, but grace in my soul, I ain't who I was down that broken road. Every mile, every fall, you were there through it all. With scars on my hands, but a song in my chest. I've been lost, but I've been blessed. Now I stand, now I know there's a heaven waiting down this road. Fields gone dry and the river ran low. Seen hard times that the good Lord knows. But every storm that came my way left a little more faith than yesterday. I was broken, now I'm standing strong. By your mercy I kept moving on. With dust on my boots, the grace in my soul, I ain't who I was down that broken road. Every mile, every fall, you were there through it all. With scars on my hands, but a song in my chest. I've been lost, but I've been blessed. Now I stand, now I know there's a heaven waiting down this road. No silver, no gold, just a hand to hold. Through the fire and the rain, you still called my name. With dust on my boots, but grace in my soul, I ain't who I was down that broken road. Every mile, every fall, you were there through it all. With scars on my hands, but a song in my chest. I've been lost, but I've been blessed. Now I stand, now I know there's a heaven waiting down this road. Oh, there's a heaven waiting down this road.
The night we walked through Georgia, the moon was hanging low, with the pine trees softly swaying where the warm night breezes blow. There were crickets in the shadows, there were stars above the road, and your hand was like a promise that my heart would always hold. We had no way of knowing where the years would take us through, but every southern evening still reminds my heart of you. Take me back to Georgia, where the old songs filled the air, where the moonlight touched your shoulder and love was standing there. Take me back to Georgia, where the golden memories shine. Every road beneath those stars still leads your heart to mine. There were churches in the distance, there were flowers by the lane, there were prayers beneath the silence like a blessing after rain. You were laughing by the roadside, I was singing soft and wrong, and the whole world felt much sweeter when you smiled inside that song. Now the road has turned much farther, and the map has changed its name. But every time the music plays, I walk with you again. Take me back to Georgia, where the old songs fill the air, where the moonlight touched your shoulder and love was standing there. Take me back to Georgia, where the golden memories shine. Every road beneath those stars still leads your heart to mine. Oh, Georgia night, ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home, baby. If time would give one evening underneath those southern skies, I would hold your hand more gently and never say goodbye. For love is not a highway that disappears from view. It lives inside the old songs and every road to you. Take me back to Georgia, where the old songs fill the air, where the moonlight touched your shoulder and love was standing there. Take me back to Georgia, where the golden memories shine. Every road beneath those stars still leads your heart to mine. Take me back to Georgia, where our simple dreams were true, where every prayer beneath the moon still brings me back to you. Ooh, Georgia night, ooh, soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the old songs find me and the southern stars shine through, I'll meet you back in Georgia, where my heart first found you. The night we crossed the river, the moon was shining white, with the old bridge underneath us and your hand close to mine. There were fireflies by the water, there were stars above the trees, and the radio was playing like it knew our memories. We were young and full of wonder, with no fear of what would come, and every ripple in the moonlight sounded like a song we sung. Take me back across the river, where the golden waters shine, where every old song on the radio made your heart feel close to mine. Take me back across the river, where the warm night breezes blow. Every memory keeps flowing to the love we used to know. There were flowers near the roadside, there were prayers beneath the sky, there were promises in silence that we never questioned why. You were laughing in the moonlight, I was singing soft and low, and I never that moment would be hard to let go. Now the river keeps on moving and the bridge has changed its view, but every time the music rises, I am crossing back with you. Take me back across the river where the golden waters shine, where every old song on the radio made your heart feel close to mine. Take me back across the river where the warm night breezes blow. Every memory keeps flowing to the love we used to know. Give one crossing through that silver river light, I would hold your hand more gently and keep you there all night. For love is like the water, it may travel far away, but somewhere in the old songs it comes home again someday. Take me back across the river where the golden shine, where every old song on the radio made your heart feel close to mine. Take me back across the river where the warm night breezes blow. Every memory keeps flowing to the love we used to know. Take me back across the river where our simple hearts were true, where every prayer beneath the stars still brings me back to you. Ooh, the river sings. Ooh, of simple things. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the moon is rising and the old songs start to shimmer, I'll meet you in that memory, the night we crossed the river.
Mist is hanging low, sunlight through the pine trees, where the wildflowers grow. I came here tired and empty, with nothing left to prove. But somewhere in the silence, I felt my heart renew. The world below was calling loud, but peace was waiting in the clouds. Morning on the mountain, mercy in the air. Every breeze was a whisper, God was already there. Morning on the mountain, light across my a chapel in the valley with a bell that softly rings, and it sounds just like an angel teaching weary hearts to sing. I knelt beside the old stone wall where the morning shadows lay, and I gave him every burden I had carried all the way. I didn't need a sign so grand, just his peace and steady hand. Morning on the mountain, mercy in the air. Every breeze was whispering, God was already there. Morning on the mountain, light across my soul. I came up here broken, but I'm walking down made whole. Higher than my sorrow, deeper than my fear, there's a love that finds me every time I'm here. Morning on the mountain, mercy in the air. Every breeze was whispering, God was already there. Morning on the mountain, light across my soul. I came up here broken, but I'm walking down made whole. I came up here broken, but I'm walking down made whole.
The night we left for Memphis, the moon was riding high, with a suitcase in the backseat and a dream across the sky. There were old songs on the radio, there was coffee getting cold, and your hand was like a promise that my heart could safely hold. We had no golden fortune, no map for where to go, just a little faith between us and the highway moving slow. Take me back to Memphis, where the old songs filled the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back to Memphis, where the golden memories shine, Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. There were motel signs and street lights. There were stars above the trees. There were prayers beneath the silence, floating softly on the breeze. You were smiling by the window, I was singing out of key, and I never felt more certain than that night in Tennessee. Now the years have crossed the river, and the city lights have changed. But every time the music rises, I can hear you say my name. Take me back to Memphis, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back to Memphis, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. Soft and bright. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would give one highway, one more midnight blue, I would hold the moment longer, spend it all with you. For love is like a road song, it bends but never ends. It carries every prayer we made, it brings us home again. Take me back to Memphis, where the old songs fill the night, where your laughter touched the darkness like a candle burning bright. Take me back to Memphis, where the golden memories shine. Every road we drove together still leads your heart to mine. songs find me, and the southern stars align, I'll meet you back in Memphis, where your heart first held mine.
Down where Miller's Creek runs slow, past the cotton fields that glow, there's an old road winding through the pines, holding pieces of another time. Every town is someone they recall, a quiet soul who never stood too tall. For ours it was old Emma Grace, with weathered hands and kindness on her face. She lived alone beside the creek bank bend, yet somehow felt like everybody's friend. A lantern hanging by her porch each night, shining like a little piece of light. People said no matter where you'd roam, that lantern always felt like coming home. Through summer heat or winter's bitter rain, its gentle glow remained the same. That lantern by Miller's Creek burned through the dark when hope felt weak, like heaven's window shining down on every lost soul passing through town. When roads were long and faith was hard to keep, God's love kept glowing in that lantern by Miller's Creek. One July the river barely moved, fields turned brown beneath the dusty noon. Crops were failing all across the land, worry written deep on every hand. Farmers gathered at the church one night, searching for a reason to keep the fight. Emma stood and softly bowed her head. Then these simple words were what she said: the Lord still sends a rain in His own way, and mercy grows where faith decides to stay. Though no one knew exactly what she'd seen, her peace felt stronger than the drought between. That lantern by Miller's Creek burned through the dark when hope felt weak, like heaven's window shining down on every lost soul passing through town. When roads were long and faith was hard to keep, God's love kept glowing in that lantern by Miller's Creek. A week went by and clouds began to rise, rolling slowly through the southern skies. Thunder echoed over field and barn, bringing life back to the waiting farms. Children danced beneath the fallen smile whenever Emma passed, remembering how faith had held them fast. Years may fade like footprints in the dust, wood may weather, iron turn to rust, but the smallest light can still remain when it's fueled by grace instead of flame. Every act of love, every whispered prayer leaves a glow behind, still shining somewhere. Fall and nights grow cold and deep, we'll remember God's love in that lantern by Miller's Creek. Yes, we'll remember God's love in that lantern by Miller's Creek. The creek rolls on, the seasons change, mercy stays the same. The lantern still shines, the lantern still shines by Miller's Creek. Down by the chapel, where the red dirt road runs past the cotton and the fields of gold, there's an old pine pew where the sunlight falls, and a quiet story written on the walls. Clara Beth cleaned the church each Friday night with a kerosene lamp and a bucket of white. She swept the floor where the prayers had been, then locked the door when the moon rolled in. She knew every hymn book, every window crack, every name carved in the pews out back, every tear that had fallen on that altar rail, every whispered hope too tired to tell. But one cold morning after county rain, she found muddy footprints by the window pane, and under the third pew, tucked from view, sat a little pair of worn-out shoes. The leather was split, the laces were gone, but somehow they looked like they had carried someone home. Clara bowed low with the broom in her hand and felt the Lord speak where she didn't understand. There were shoes beneath the church pew, covered up in clay, like a prayer that walked through trouble just to find a place to stay. Not a sermon in the rafters, not a choir dressed in blue, just mercy waiting quietly in those shoes beneath the church pew. When the world walks hard and the road cuts through, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. By had slipped inside. Some just shook their heads and passed on by. And little Annie from the Mill Road Bend came walking in with her mama's friend. Her dress was torn, her eyes looked down like she carried every whisper in town. Clara saw the child's bare feet, cold from the gravel, bruised from the street. And without one question, without one sound, she took her shawl and wrapped it around. The preacher paused near the altar flame, but Clara gently called Annie's name. Said, "Child, the Lord don't measure grace by polished shoes or a perfect place." The room grew still, the fiddle would have cried had it been there, playing by the old church side. And every heart that had judged too soon saw heaven shining underneath that pew. There were shoes beneath the church pew, covered up in clay, like a prayer that walked through trouble just to find a place to stay. Not a sermon in the rafters, not a choir dressed in blue, just mercy waiting quietly in those shoes beneath the church pew. When the world walks hard and the road cuts through, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. The next week brought a winter wind. Smoke hung low where the barns leaned thin. Annie's mama worked the laundry line, hands cracked open by the lying time. Folks began leaving by the chapel door, boots and coats they could spare no more. A Sunday hat, a sack of flour, a warm wool blanket for the midnight hour. Nobody signed a single name, nobody came to receive their praise. They just laid love where the dust had been and let the Lord do the gathering. By spring the church had opened wide, a little room on the northern side with shelves of bread and hand-me-down clothes and wildflowers planted in tidy rows. Sometimes grace wears Sunday white, sometimes it walks through mud at night, sometimes it comes with empty hands, still trusting God has bigger plans. Sometimes the lost don't need advice, just a door left open and a little light, a cup of soup, a place to cry, a faithful heart standing nearby. And every soul that's worn and used, every road with the bitter bruise can find the Savior waiting too, beside the shoes beneath the church pew. Trouble just to find a place to stay. Not a sermon in the rafters, not a choir dressed in blue, just mercy waiting quietly in those shoes beneath the church pew. Now there's hope beside the doorway, there's bread and kindness too. There's a town that learned compassion from the shoes beneath the church pew. When the world walks hard and the road cuts through, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. Yes, Jesus still sees the journey in the shoes beneath the church pew. Down by the chapel where the red dirt road runs past the cotton and the fields of gold.
The night the fireflies glowed, the fields were soft with rain, and the old songs from the radio were drifting down the lane. You were standing by the fence line with the moonlight in your hair, and I knew my heart had found you in the sweetness of the air. We had no golden fortune, no promise carved in stone, but love was in the stillness, and it made the night our own. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where the warm winds moved so slow, where every little spark of light made the whole world feel like home. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where the golden memories stay. Every old song brings me closer to the love we found that day. There were crickets in the garden, there were stars above the creek. There were words we almost whispered, but our eyes had learned to speak. You would laugh and call me darling, I would sing a little wrong, and the summer seemed to listen to the rhythm of our song. Now the seasons keep on turning, and the road has changed its view, but every warm and quiet evening still leads my heart to you. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where the warm winds moved so slow, where every little spark of light made the whole world feel like home. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where the golden memories stay. Every old song brings me closer to the love we found that day. Ooh, the fireflies shine, ooh, through this heart of mine. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. If time would give one evening from the summer we once knew, I would hold your hand more gently and spend the night with you. For love is not a fading light that disappears at dawn. It lives inside the old songs and keeps on glowing on. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where the warm winds moved so slow, where every little spark of light made the whole world feel like home. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where the golden memories stay. Every old song brings me closer to the love we found that day. Take me back to the night the fireflies glowed, where our simple hearts were true, where every prayer beneath the stars still brings me back to you. Ooh, the fireflies shine, ooh, through this heart of mine. Ooh, every melody brings your love back home to me. So when the summer night returns and the old songs softly flow, I'll meet you in that memory where the fireflies still glow.
there's a cedar box by a diner door where hungry hearts find something more. Ruby Jane woke before the rooster cried, tied her apron as the moon hung high, kneaded flour with her window raised, humming old hymns from her childhood days. She ran a diner by the two-lane road where truck lights passed and the north wind blowed. Coffee was strong and the biscuits were wide, and every stranger got a chair inside. Folks said Ruby had a quiet way, never made much, but she gave each day. Left fresh bread in a cedar box with a note held down by a river rock. It said, take what you need, leave shame behind. The Lord feeds sparrows and He knows you're mine. She never asked who could pay or why, she just watched mercy rise like morning light. There was grace in the bread box on County 9, warm as sunrise, plain as twine. For the weary traveler, for the broken kind, God left mercy on the county line. When the road ran empty, when the night turned cold, love was waiting where the wheat fields rolled. There was grace in the bread box on County 9, and heaven smelled like bread sometimes. One hard winter when the frost came deep, snow lay heavy on the cattle and sheep. The highway closed by the railroad track, and every porch light faded black. A young mother with a child in tow walked 3 miles through the sideways snow. Her hands were red and her coat was thin, but the diner light was glowing within. Ruby saw them from the kitchen pane, opened the door in the freezing rain, wrapped the child in a flour sack quilt, and warmed the soup that the morning built. No sermon came from Ruby's tongue, just a wooden spoon and a hymn half sung. But the mother cried at the table there like she had finally found a prayer. Ruby said, child, you don't owe me a thing. This table belongs to the servant king. I've had empty shelves, I've had sleepless nights, but the Lord still multiplies what we give in light. There was grace in the bread box on County 9, warm as sunrise, plain as twine. For the weary traveler, for the broken kind, God left mercy on the county line. When the road ran empty, when the night turned cold, love was waiting where the wheat fields rolled. There was grace in the bread box on County 9, and heaven smelled like bread sometimes. Spring came back with a muddy road, green pushing up where the fence post leaned. The little child grew strong and bright, dancing barefoot in the diner light. The mother stayed and swept the floor, painted fresh blue on the kitchen door, learned the recipes by Ruby's side, and found her laughter after years had cried. Then word went round through the county wide that a factory closed on the riverside. Men and women came with empty hands, looking for work in a worried land. Ruby took the bread box off the wall, set it right in the middle of the hall, said, bring what you can, take what you need. We'll plant this town like a mustard seed. Some brought flowers, some brought beans, some brought stories of broken dreams, some brought nothing but tired eyes, still found a place where hope could rise. The Lord can use a loaf made small, a cracked clay bowl, a diner wall, willing heart, a table wide, to show the lost they're still inside. was waiting where the wheat fields rolled. Now every Sunday, when the church bells shine, they break fresh bread at a table of pine. There is grace in the bread box, still passed hand to hand, like manna falling softly on this hard work land. What looked too little, God made enough in time. There was grace in the bread box on County 9. On County 9, where the wheat fields bend, there's a cedar box by the road's far end. Take what you need, leave shame behind. The Lord still feeds His children right on time. There was grace in the bread box on County 9. There's a road that climbs past the cedar trees, where the morning fog hangs low, and an old brass bell in a white frame church still sings to the valley below. Martha Lee was the postman's wife, with silver hair and a gentle smile. She knew every name on Cedar Hill, every broken gate and windowsill. She carried letters through rain and heat, past tobacco barns and fields of wheat, and tucked a prayer in her coat each day for every house along the way. She said, some folks write what they cannot say, some hearts wait years for one kind phrase, but Jesus reads the lines between, every sorrow left unseen. When the bell rang over Cedar Hill, the whole town and the air stood still, like heaven calling through the pines, saying, child, you are still mine. When the road was steep and hope was hard to feel, grace came rolling through the valley. When the bell rang over Cedar Hill. Martha found a letter with no return line, addressed to a man named Samuel Reed, who lived alone by the cottonwood trees. He hadn't spoken much since his daughter left, carried old regrets like a stone in his chest. Folks would wave, but he'd turn away, lost in words he never got to say. Martha placed that letter in his hand. He trembled like he could barely stand, and when he read the first line there, his eyes filled up like answered prayer. When the bell rang over Cedar Hill, the whole town stopped and the air was hard to feel. Grace came rolling through the valley when the bell rang over Cedar Hill. Letter said, Daddy, I'm coming home. I've been tired of living all alone. I don't know if forgiveness waits, but I'll be there by the old church gate. That Sunday morning, the clouds hung low. Samuel stood where the wildflowers grow, and when a blue car came up slow, he ran like mercy down that road. No sermon preached, no choir began, just a father holding his child again. And Martha wiped her tears away as the church bell woke the hills that day. Some bells ring out for weddings bright, some for souls who found the light, some for storms that pass us by, some for tears we no longer hide. But every sound of grace we hear, every call that draws us near, is the Father saying, come back home. You never had to walk and the air stood still, like heaven calling through the pines, saying, child, you are still mine. When the road was steep and hope was hard to feel, grace came rolling through the valley when the bell rang over Cedar Hill. When the bell rang over Cedar Hill, broken hearts began to heal. Old regrets fell like autumn leaves, and love became something they could believe. So when you're far and your wounds feel real, listen for the Savior calling, like a bell over Cedar Hill. Past the pines, past the rain, mercy still calls every